Hey everyone, how you doing? We're going through the lockdown theme in Jamaica, getting a bit of the experience of what it's like being in America the other day when people have to be locked down in their houses and can't come out. Hey, oh my, I'm telling you, just do your best to keep safe and make sure that you have some food to go in your tummy. Well, people, this is one of the saddest upload I'm going to be doing today. And as a mother, it really grips me bad. And I mean, anybody that is human, it will grip them bad. This is a story of Khanice Jackson. I'm telling you, it have me away, I swear. Okay, so I'm reading from The Observer. It says, Deputy Commissioner of Police DCP Fitz Bailey says, based on police investigations, murder accused Robert Fowler lured Khanice Jackson to his home, killed her and left her body in his home while he went to work. We believe, based on our investigation, that it happened at his house and the body remained there until he returned from work. He disposed of the body in a Nissan Caravan, Bailey said today. He also revealed a string of details outlining Jackson's encounter with the accused, adding that the police suspect that the 20-year-old woman who was found dead last Friday at the Portmore fishing village in St. Catherine was sexually assaulted. The accused 50-year-old Fowler was officially charged with murder. Bailey said that after the post-mortem result, it will be determined if Fowler is to face additional charges. Bailey also noted that there was no intimate relationship between Fowler and Jackson. When the initial report was made, we were told that the person that she might have had contact with was Robert Fowler, aka Bakra, who took her periodically to work whenever he drives a motor car, Bailey said. I want to clarify, based on the investigation, that there was no intimate relationship between the two parties. Our understanding is that it was just a purely platonic relationship that existed. I guess he's emphasizing that for some of those YouTubers that always try to associate that every time a woman gets killed or something goes wrong with a woman, with our woman, that is because them take man things and trick man, and it's always is. I just find that it's everything to tear down a woman constantly. But guess what happened? It's not going to happen. This situation, she was purely innocent. It's just a girl that grew sheltered and was very naive into trusting. Because even when she was warned by her boyfriend, kind of man always pick up say, no, that man they're nice still so much I drop you off at work and so on. Him can't be just that, man, him want something more. She still never believed her boyfriend. You just think he was probably jealous and so on. And she said traveling with Mr. Fowler was even safer than a taxi because she know him a long time. I said this man watch her grow up, you know. So she totally thought she was safe. Can you imagine her shock that morning? I can't imagine her last moments and her last thought, what she was thinking. On the morning of her death, our investigations also revealed that Mr. Fowler had actually lured her to his home under the guise that he had forgotten to take a piece of equipment that was relevant to his trade as a mechanic, and that's how she ended up being at his home in Portmore, he continued. Bailey said investigation reveals that there was an argument and Fowler got upset. He noted that Jackson was strangled with a piece of rope, pieces of which were also found at the accused's home. The DCP said Fowler admitted that the victim was strangled. The victim is believed to have been killed between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. the morning that she left for work. Bailey said said he said that the police was able to recover a number of physical items, including her handbag, her bank card, suspected to be left at his home. The DCP noted that during the investigation, Fowler took the officers to a number of locations, including a location somewhere in Portmore where he indicated that he tried to dispose of her body. He said, however, that Fowler removed the body from that location and then put it to the location where she was discovered in the vicinity of Dyke Road. I guess deep inside some sort of like sick remorse, like he wanted her to be found, I guess. Fowler also took the police to an address in Crossroads, St. Andrew, where he said certain items of clothes were disposed of. Well, would be near his workplace, because he works in Crossroads and the girl works in that area too. However, the items were not found. Bailey said the police believe it could have been taken by the garbage collectors already. He noted that a piece of garment was also discovered, which he said is very critical to the investigation. Fowler will appear before the court on April 9th, where he will answer to the murder charges. I hope he is hanged. And that was taken from the Jamaica Observer. So my summation begins. Khanice Jackson was only 20 years old. She lived in Portmore, was missed on Wednesday, March 24th. Her mother and boyfriend says there is this man named Fowler that lives in their community, Portmore, that works in Kingston as well, whom Liv would give her a lift to work in the mornings. He is also well known to the family and the community, a man that watched her grow up. Anyway, they tried to make contact with him to see if he has seen her. However, the mother says since recently has complained that he's been making little passes at her in a jokingly fashion. But because they were so used to him, they just let it slide. However, her boyfriend was worried and think that he was a pervert and don't trust him. But she says it's unfair to say that, as he's a good friend and a good family friend that makes sure she gets to work on time. Days pass, the nation of Jamaica cry out and people praying and begging if she's kidnapped, let her go. Unfortunately, that was not to happen because a family member got through to the man Fowler and asked if he has seen her. While stumbling over words, said he did see her the morning and him ran little joke with her and push her and she push him back. And one boy out the bus stop grab him up and juke him up and grab him in his neck. So him just leave her there at the bus stop. People, that makes sense? That don't make no sense. Because if you know you care every man, you're known to the family and everybody, you never see this boy or know this boy before. And then all of a sudden, guy appear at bus stop, you and her have joke out a bus stop, grab her, grab onto you and want to fight you and so on over the girl, and so you jump in there, can't leave her. That story they never sit well. Remember, he carries her to work in the morning time. So, at the end of the day, he's going to pick her up at the bus stop. He has no need to stop and get out his vehicle and run joke with her to push and shove at the bus stop. That don't make no sense. At the bus stop before 8 a.m. in the morning, that would be done in the car. Like, seriously? So instantly, I know when I heard that got to be some lie he's telling. And to me, his story sounded like he was guilty. Moments later, on the Friday, the 26th of March, her body was found on the Dyke Road, Jamerald area of Portmore by passers-by, partially closed. So that means she was assaulted. Funny thing is, the Dyke Road, where Jamerald thing is like close to back road, where loads of women over there selling themselves, hundreds of women over there selling themselves. And you can't do paparazzi to get front because you have it from cheap, 1,000 go straight up to the dearest. And yesterday you chose to rape and kill this girl and throw her there. I say me pray, Father God intervene in Jamaica. Because we really need you, I swear. We need an intervention. On further investigation, the same man, Robert Fowler, was arrested and later confessed Can you believe this? Man watch her grow and take her life. He's known in the community as a quiet, decent man that is friends with everyone, especially the really young and single mothers with young kids. These men are called pervert. They friend you, so your younger ones will trust him and think he's safe to be around. That is so sad, sad. Finally, he confessed, eh? He's saying he picked her up as usual at the bus stop, then told her he forgot something at home. On arrival at his home, he went into his house, leave her in the car, then showed her to bring something from the car, then held her in the house, then assaulted her, trying to convince her it's okay. She was going on bad. I guess she didn't expect that. He suspected she may call the police on him, so he strangled her to death. Leave her body in the house to go work. When he come back home from work, he dumped her body. Wonder how him function at work the whole day. Well, all day, her workplace was calling her and can't get her. Trying to contact everybody who know her. And end up calling her mother, who started to call everyone she is associated with. Everyone saying that they don't see her, and that's how they know that something is wrong, that she's really missing. No, this man that always take her to work. John no. The thing about it, is if him never guilty, him hear it on the news and everyone trying to find her, she's missing. And you wanna make contact with the family and you know them, you're damn guilty. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. Then finally they get through to him. You come with a more guilty story. You never think it through. You think because you're used to her, coercing her to have sex with you would work out for you. But when you realize she's not interested, you rape her and kill her, you piece of shit. And kill her. Yo, me I tell you, you know, say, you not for even go hang you to be given to us, the people, jungle justice, and then carry through all the 14 parishes, and everybody get a lick off of you. Now, everybody get to slap you a piece of board or do whatever through the whole 14 parishes, because I know say enough people in Jamaica, all the parishes would have like get a piece off of you. The police then went to his house and found her bag, her bank card, and her personal effects. No, there are other girls coming out about this and talking about their close encounter with this man. Now, may I tell you, say, this situation have me aware. May I tell you. This story, I said, it took me a little time to write because I wanted to get all the information put together. I stumbled over how to put it, how to style it, how to deal with it. And eventually I knew I just had to say something about it because I am a mother. And me tell you, say, me can't ever imagine the feeling that her mother is feeling. Me can't imagine what a mother they feel. Because she know they dance. She know they party. Not saying anybody going those places deserve to die. You understand? And a careless girl around up and down a road and so on and thing and buckle shuffle each up and corner all over the place and so on. This girl is productive. She get up in the morning. I get ready, leave out to go to work at 20. You understand? Go to our bus stop and the only thing that she did bad was trusting someone that takes her to work who is known in her community and is known to her family. Me no know what more than do as a mother. Me no know could have function. Your girl pitney where you know say no trouble nobody and the little pitney leave out for go to work. Nigga, you could have did fine. Nowhere else forget some. You hard was to trouble this girl. You're 50-year old. She are just 20. Me say me buckle with this thing over and over with thinking about it. Me say we can't trust nobody. The people them closest to you is the people them that will hurt you the worst. You understand? You think about it. Me always say it, a lot of the killings them are friend killing. People who know you and so on and bad mind and covetous and perverse, variety of stuff. People who close to you who are pre you. Me know enough of these crime and violence that going on is from people who you and them sit down and name out of one dish. You and them name out of one pot and so on. This girl should never deserve to go like that. And I know people is going to say, I know people been saying that she's not the only young lady this has happened. It has been happening a long time. Yes, it's been happening a long time. We know this. You understand? And it doesn't mean that one more cry won't make a difference. Because I'm sure anybody that has gone on before in these circumstances, somebody was there crying. It's just that the cry is getting louder and louder every time. It is getting louder and louder every time because it's happening more often. More people is hearing. And a lot of people not realize that turns the blind eye to crime. Never think it coming to them doorstep. I remember growing up, when I hear people pass on, it was always old people. It was always people that from a distance you hear and you'll never really know those persons really unless they're like your older people and grand folks and so on. You will never be hearing anything that is somebody next door or in front of you or across the road or somebody that you know. You understand? So it is happening more often. So of course the cry is going to get louder and louder and louder. You understand? And many doors that will sit there and think it will never reach their doors. Open your eye and pay attention. Teach your younglings them that you have around you. If you not trust people. You understand? Tell them to be aware. You understand? Me always tell my kids, like, listen man, if you even step out of the gate and the neighbor will live next door say, oh, let me drop you down the road, say no thank you. You see them big yellow something they were running out the road, them big giant wheel will almost catch me on my waist out there. The government provide those buses, JUTC buses. You get me? So them big with yellow. You can't miss them in a yellow. With them big wheels, jump on it. Yeah, you don't want a car. Jump on it or something you teach mind them. Yeah? And go along about your business. Work with where you have a feel. You see, unless you charter a taxi, when it come, you got to know the license plate, the this, the that, and you're expecting it and it's recorded somewhere. And so on. That's the only way you go to your gate and you want people. You go in a vehicle. Even you have the little taxis them that is so dangerous them because if government would have met the goddamn bus them run properly. That is one of the things too, look at, This girl would not be driven too glad to get a lift from this man to get to work if our bus system in Jamaica was running good. You stand up out of the bus stop all an hour and 2 hours to get one bus. For go to work. Let me tell you this. You see, in Jamaica, you see, anyhow people had to depend upon government bus to get to work, there would be nobody have any jobs. That is the risk people taking. Kind of jumping at these little taxis that go so zoom and then lick the sidewalk and them zoom and cut through traffic and them drive bad. Well, you understand? Is getting us to work. You understand? So she know why she get drawn to this is a say she feel like say neighborhood friend, safest way to get to work. Plus she's going to get to work quick more than she's going to be standing. The time she stand up out there 1 hour and 2 hours waiting on a bus. Him with a private vehicle should have reached her work a long time. And that is something that need to look at the transportation system. You understand? And even though I would like to lick out and say all the robot taxi them this that I can't lick out on them neither, you know why? It's like you just have to risk it to get the biscuit. Because at them I get with to work. You just have to hope say the one where you're going at that day there is somebody is a safer one. You're not gonna lose no life that day there. But it is a reality of Jamaica. You get what I'm saying? It is a reality of Jamaica. The transportation system, it bad. May I beg you, Mr. Prime Minister, do something about the transportation system. You understand? You can't people go to and from work. All of the productive time they are bus stop. If they are bus stop a man, if they bus stop a night, and think about it. With all crime and violence in Jamaica, think about the people that live at Portmore where they don't drive, yeah? And them go to work in town. You know what time some of them people there, and you know so a lot of the people them working is women. Of course men work, but women have to be taking the mantle. So a lot of them risking them lives every day. Because guess what happened? Them going to go out to the bus stop when dogs still afraid because they ain't light up yet. Just to see if they can get a bus to get into Kingston to where them work. So them going to be out walking through them neighborhoods and all the perverts them is around watching them and so on and going out to these bus stops early in the morning trying to get a bus to get to work. And sometimes the only save my life to get you to work. So when these buses not have no leniency, when it's not, they just use them power trip and saying you late all the time and so on and thing, and I realize because of the distance and etc. it is a problem on how the traffic situate on the road. So all these women risking them life have to go to the bus stop so early in the morning, then come out of some little nook and cranny places where you have some real backra people. They're just a pervert and I watch them and so on and thing. And when you're coming from over Portmore too, there's so many little bushes and can turn off and go there and so on. Me guarantee you say a lot of these women that go missing are the is same transportation business cost this. Whether a taxi or them beg a lift from somebody. Are the same transportation system that cause it. You understand? Because how them are going to reach at work and them need a little money for pay them bills, them need a little money for feed them pitney. How them are manage? The same transportation system is the problem.
Because sometimes they say like say you are on one bus and like say at 7 o'clock you normally usually take
Yeah.
the bus. You go to 7 o'clock. Sometimes at 8 o'clock.
You're still awake.
10 o'clock
you're still awake for one bus.
And everybody goes about me see one taxi come and stay sir. Babe, he says that's a reality. But I'm jumping at this.
Yeah, and you're not even know say a good fella risk your life this
time. Risk your life because some of them bring away say a driver, some of them taxi. Some of them they head not to the school and straight. You look and see what going on in the eye because this one brother drive one taxi and never realize that him license plate expire. Him license plate expire. So when you write down some of them money and then license plate expire. You take some chance. The man never realize him license plate expire.
No, I tell him man.
So guess what? You could end up make police stop the car and then make you have to wait.
You still have to come out and get messed up going to work same way. Yeah. But sometimes it's a chance you have to take to get to work. Because working is how you feed your family. Because all of we want to turn criminal, you know. And all of we want to turn criminal and go out there go rob people and so on and things to survive. Some of we want to go to work. But the transportation system need to get sorted out better. And you know another thing too? Jamaica need to have a 24-hour system where you're working into places that deal with production. Offices, them have to know how them do that, but production, because guess what happen? You can have people who can reach in 6 o'clock who drive, them can get in 6 o'clock, who can reach in 9, as long as you have a set hours where you do. and so on. Who can reach in 12 o'clock, reach in 12 o'clock, and you have certain amount of hours where you do and so on. I have people who can reach in certain time and if them can work through the night and then go home in the morning. But organize a system and so on. So everybody can will go into work because guess what happened? We don't have no amount of roads here. It's constant. Anytime you go out there's constantly traffic. You're sitting down in wasting time for hours. Everybody can't get up and go work the same time. It no make no sense. Everybody can't go work the same time. Change up the pattern of how people go to work. Make sure make sure the bus them are run on time and so on. But because of the traffic, you can't dictate the time either. The traffic is terrible.
Yeah, some of them are they the bus and them did it. You want something there to take for them break.
Discipline. It comes down to discipline.
Discipline.
Yeah, and the thing about it is that even when them say they put supervisors of the bus on the road, the supervisors and the drivers them are brethren and so on. So when the bus now move on time and them the other driver linger, them not saying anything neither. Because of them friends. So it's another thing that. But anyway, I don't want to get carried away too much from Khanice Jackson's life that has sadly taken away from us. I just want to say, ladies, listen to me. Watch your friends, watch the friends that you keep. Watch the people around you. Watch your neighbors. Watch the men them that gonna get involved with you, take time and come friend in because I know only them want. I wanna pity them they want. Some of them perversion higher, you know, boy pity them want. Or on a girl pity them want. But it's just once you accepting these persons in your life, it is easy for your children to accept them because they may say, oh, mommy and daddy trust him man, or mommy and daddy trust her man, everything good man and everything. No, make your children know so you don't trust nobody. Everybody have levels that they can enter your life in. Them stay at a distance, yeah. You have to have certain situations like that. Get the youths them into, if them going on the road and them somewhere them telling them reach a bus and they say, okay, yeah, Ricky, come take me up here now. Okay, I'm halfway done because with my kids, once me step out of the house, I say, yeah, mommy, I get going on one vehicle and now and so on. Oh, and if they do take any taxis, they take taxis that they use and them say, oh, mommy, you know, so I'm gone in a Rodney taxi. Oh, you know, I'm gone in a Mr. Brown taxi. Oh, once them step in a it, so instantly know. So by the time they come out for the next spot, they say, mommy, alright, me reach half a tree, or me reach crossroad now. Alright, me go take a bus now for go whatever and so on and thing. We have to have some open dialogue. Communication will be the thing that save our lives. Because the funny thing is that with this, which is which is sad, but which was very helpful, is that at least she was talking to her mother or her boyfriend or her family because you see how quick them find him. How much people him do that to already, and we don't know all those bodies phones of young girls, and we don't know if he was one of them people who did that. When we keep too much secret from the, you understand, you get messed up secretly. You get me I say? So it's a good thing she was talking because it was instantly him to call. You understand? Because them know so she not going nowhere else. It would be that man, take her to work, etc. Or she going to be waiting on the bus. That was the good thing. So even that's why when they catch up on him and him come with the foolish story about him, or him stop out a bus stop, and when him see her, him come out and I run like a joke with her, and so on, and him push her, you know, me now want to tell no lie on her, you know. Oh, and she push me back, and one guy get offense to it, like, so on, and he start juke me up and bad me up, and me just drive and leave them, listen to me, and drop at the bus stop, she go walk towards the car for going there. Him now go come out of the car for she man her have run joke and what. So right then and there, so it's like in call for say, yeah, I me do it. Because instantly that story they never catch. It never catch me. No, say that was a liar story. Him get confused and whatever and so on and thing. Nothing more than in things that him used to everybody in my car man in time. She might have half a like me. Cause you have some man, because a woman nice to them and pleasant to them feel like say yes the woman ready for open up her foot to them. And it would have worked out easy like that. Sometimes a woman really rate you and like you. But it's not, she don't like you intimately, so she shouldn't have sex with you. You understand? Same things if in course and get her him yard now. And he could have get a little piece now. Everything would have run smooth and should have probably forgive him or they would have kind of turn a little half a friend or whatever. The girl, she grew up naive. She not expect that from others. She grew up for respect and whatever. Because she come, you can see the kind of family where she come from. She thinking, saying like, say, oh my gosh, she trusts him. She trusts him more than anything else. There was text messages between she and her boyfriend where when her boyfriend was warning her about him. You know what she said in the text message? You can check the Observer and the Jamaica Gleaner and get those messages. Or look on Sir P. Politics Watch and you see the text messages them. Where you know what she said? She said, oh no, I'm safe with him. He's safer than even a taxi. That's what she said. The word she trust him. Imagine, Mr. Man, me hurt. Because me imagine her last moments, oh shock she was at knowing said this man she trusted her life. Took it. Me say me angry. Me say me angry. You know what, I don't even know, I just hope I get this story out right because guess what happened? I was so in and out of doing this story because I say 101 things. But I want to, me say this upload, if me not try to control myself, all 1 hour time I'll be still going on because I'm ignorant for that situation, yeah. Me ignorant. Wanna stop kill the women them of Jamaica. Stop kill the women them all over the world. But me I tell you say Jamaica and my country, me I say wanna stop the senseless killing. Wanna know who no woman, parents and the men them that talk to the youth them on the corner. Be an example and teach the youth them for love and respect woman. You know how hard it is where a woman carry a picnic in her belly for 9 months. And 9 months woman carry, no, nobody would have born on their earth and a man would have born, you know, and a woman would have born, you know. If a woman never carry a baby in her belly for 9 months, you know. No man, you can't go around and disrespect woman like that. Woman, you sow the seed and the woman grow it. Walk around with it for 9 months, back pain, foot swell and all of them something then no. We need to respect our women more. You understand? Grandmothers, mothers, uncles, brothers, elder man of the society, big man in a woman in the society, big woman in the society, big man in the society, little man, little woman in the society. When I talk to the young ones and emphasize respect for each other and respect for each other's space. We say same so want women to respect our men. We want our men them to respect our woman. Damn it man. It's too much. And then I hearing say one other little one somewhere in a nigger there, them rape she chose she in a gully fine she dead. What the fuck? That's too much. No, 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 no. It's too much. It's just too much. Yeah? So guys, that's me venting for now. So take care of yourself, take care of your family. Yeah? Bye for now.